Okay, so I'm back with another video. Let's just start with this. I ended up picking out these two pattern paper, and I'm not going to use this one. I'm actually going to use this piece because I kind of want to try the kind of header type of layout, and I actually drew a sketch, a really awful sketch. But that's my sketch. That's the photograph. I wanted a border. Here's the title, a couple of embellishments here and here. And then I wanted to do something here, but this was before I brought in these frames. So let me just go ahead and show you what I have so far. I have the photograph, and this is going to be a matting situation. And then I kind of wanted to use this. It's kind of undecided at the moment, but more than likely that's what's going to happen. And I wanted to bring in some, and this is not a Valentine's Day photo, but I am still scrapping with my mini kit Monday, and it was all about Valentine's Day stuff. So I was thinking of something to that effect, and I might have to shift my love my and then cute little pup all together. So it might go like this. And there are two different alphas, obviously. I pulled out these two stickers from the Hello Love cardstock sticker sheet set. I pulled out this and this sticker. And I also, since I had puppies, I figured I could add in this so it wouldn't say Valentine's Day so much. So I have that puppy sticker, and then I figured I'd bring in these like enamel dots and put some glossy accents over them. Even the bows maybe, or the flowers to bring in different colors, but it would bring in the green. And that's when I found frames that has a green as well. And so I started pulling in a little bit of that greener element. I did bring in this like turquoise blue. I brought in these hearts because that's in these were not in my kit. This was. And then when I pulled out these stickers from the dog that had the green element, I thought of this as well. I wanted the cute little lips somewhere. I have these acrylic, these two hearts, and I brought these two cameras in. I don't think I'm going to use all of them, but I brought in these brads to help remind me. There are also colors in the brads that I might want to use, or shaped ones, like that heart. So that was an idea. And then this is a little Heidi Swap pack, and then I have either these washies or this gold glitter one. I had to go into my washi drawer. And then if I don't decide to go with the hearts, I can bring in these stars, and that would bring in a little bit more of that blue element. I just have that sort of idea of what I think I wanted to do, but we'll see how it turns out. So I put this washi on a piece of pattern paper on the back side of it, and I did use this banner by Heidi Swap. I used Color Shine on it, and then it does have some sort of resist, and I cleaned it up with a Clorox wipe to take off the excess ink. And here you see that I am using these two frames, and I'm trying to make some sort of element so that it's grounded, but also so that I can use up these frames. I don't end up using it, but that's okay with me. I don't mind it. Pretty much I try other elements that I don't think end up going on the page, but this is where I more or less start putting my layout together and realize that some of the elements are not going to end up going. Even though I did pull out quite a bit of them, I don't end up using most of them, and that's okay. I did end up using the alphas, which were my main concern, not that love word, but the other ones, because they're from an old pack of alphas that I've had for quite a bit of time. So here you can see that I'm sort of putting and shuffling and trying out all these elements to see if they'll end up on the layout, and some of them stay and some of them don't. So that's pretty much the gist of it, and I'll talk you through the rest of the layout. Okay, as you can see here, my layout has changed up. I did move a lot of the things, like I moved the title up from here, and I think I have most of the embellishments done the way I want, but I'm trying to figure out something that is, and I kind of laid out things because I wanted to see it more in a finished state. This is what I came up with so far. Now, the problem that I'm finding is that the picture overall, it's dark. I really liked the concept where I don't know if I'm going to keep it in the editing. I hope I do, because I wanted to show that I turned this around to put it down on the paper, and I realized that I wanted this. I liked this look. Yeah, I'm just going to turn it around. Everything's not glued down, so it's that's why it took me a minute to turn it around. I really liked this layout a lot better, and I didn't think about it when I did it, but I knew that I wanted to try this, and what I should have done is the inverse of the papers. I should have had the white up here and the brown as the bigger piece. But then my thought process with that, I can't talk today, is that my niece is wearing really dark clothes and he has dark hair and she has dark hair. And so it was kind of like really dark right here. And so by putting this wood, which is a lot warmer, it's still darker than this pattern paper. And so I need some white up here. And when I was trying to figure out the gap between, oh, I kind of like that look too, and that might bring it all the way up. So I like these little dots poking through, but that's kind of the inverse of what I'm trying to do. I'm already going on a different tangent. Oh, anyway, what I was getting at is that I noticed that it needed white. So what I thought of doing is I was like, I need some white. And I saw the remnant of the paper strip sitting like this as well. And I said, ooh, that looks lovely. I really like this print and I'm hoarding it because I think I still have that in my paper pad. I said, that looks really pretty, and it adds a soft touch because there's a lot of lines, a lot of geometric shapes, the stripes, and then I have little circles and I want to implement more of that circular, softer lines. I have the heart. The heart and the square aren't like adding up to me. So I thought about one, bringing a different shape, and I might stack the heart. So what I was thinking is I want to punch out, so that's more geometric shape, but it's also bringing a white and then a red because I do have it in the title. And so that might play beautifully up here. And even though I just have pinks here, I did bring in reds into the title. I have red-ish elements. This is more leaning on the pink, and these are definite pinks. So maybe I might bring in a red. Oh, you know what? I wish I had like a red matte type of sequin. No, I don't. I have some matte black. Oh, that might be cool to bring in too, because I've been using the splatters and I tried to use my Heidi Shine, my color shine stuff. It is not squirting, so I think I might have to rinse this out and clean it. I ended up having to use a Bria Reese water brush pen and it has glitter in it, but I also think this one, I don't know what's rubbing off. Something's rubbing off, I think. Anyway, a red matte like this matte would look cool. I might leave these up here just to remind myself that I do have. This big one isn't matte, but this one is, so I don't know if that might clash. But I got some of these big ones. I don't know if they might look cute or not. I mean, cute is subjective, right? I might bring in a smaller one. Anyway, what do you guys think? Tell me now. These are one of the times when I wish that I knew about going live on YouTube, because then this is the part where you guys tell me, no, don't do that, or yes, do that. And I'm really indecisive, and I think it would be a total major disaster for me because I end up taking, I feel like I take forever. That looks cute. I'm doing it upside down now. So I was thinking about that. I still have some of that brown, and I think I'm gonna redo this again for one of my layouts because this is for my niece. It's for hers in her album. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to hole punch this circle, and I'm wondering if that would look cute for the dog. No, it does not, but maybe I can add it over here, down here actually. That way the reds connect to the title. But what I should do is glue everything down to a mat. I'm gonna outline this too. And then what I'm gonna do is maybe try this one and see if this works. But I knew that it needed something else because this isn't, I'm not trying to make this look like Valentine's because this was in January. Maybe it needs a little white matte or something. But already I think I like that better because this is very hard edged and I brought in roundness, so I want to add more of that. I think maybe a circle punch. So I'm gonna use these to matte the photo. So I'm gonna try and use another scratch sheet of paper. And what I'm using, let me put my battery into charge. Oh, it needs to be like a smidgen bigger than this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for the die, which is right over my head now. My husband built me a shelf out of pallet wood. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I did the die cuts here and I actually think that that looks a lot better. So what I need to do now is actually construct the actual layout and stop throwing stuff on top of it and then just get it done. So what I'm gonna take this, you know what I did? I shouldn't have done that because now I'm gonna have to place that there or do something to cover that part up. But, so before I start, I said I really want to use up these strips because I don't know, I feel like this obligation or something to have to use them. Or maybe not an obligation, but maybe I'm just wanting it to be I lost my scissors. To be a challenge to use as much of it as I can up. So I am cutting it, and I should cut it straight. This is why I can't be a scissors. I still didn't do that straight. This is why I can't be a scissors paper cutter person. It won't come out straight. So here's my dilemma. Should I mat it in white first? I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna mat it in white first. So what I'm gonna do is, one, I'm being lazy, and two, I really want to use some of this stuff up. So I'm gonna use some of this paper because it hasn't been matching with any of my stuff. So I'm gonna mat. I like this gray piece of paper. Even though I like the stuff, it hasn't been matching. Like this one I probably won't use. I have a harder time using it. Let's do this geometric because I have trouble using that stuff. You know what? This picture is printed up bigger than a 6x6. And I don't want to cut it up. So I think I am. Oh no, look. Perfect. So I'll be right back. I'm going to mat this and I'll be right back. And now I'm going to mat these pictures on this paper. And then I mitered the corners that I want for this paper. And I probably should just get all of this out of the way. But I'm not going to. Why? I don't know. But there's that situation. And I think since I'm bringing my black and white stuff over to the top to incorporate some white up here, I added the blue right to this side. And I'm gonna go ahead and maybe I should just glue these together. So, oh look. Oh, I like that. Oh, they came out so pretty. That would be really nice as a whole frame. Why am I not cutting into that paper? Because I don't want to. It goes on this side anyway. Okay. Alright, so hopefully that'll stay. And what I'll do is I'll just end up cutting a piece here and then just bridging that gap over a little. Alright. Doing some paper surgery here. Oh my gosh, I think I almost put glue on his face. I don't want to do that. This is the one thing about glue, is that I'm very messy. And this glue has helped me not be very messy, if you can believe that, but I am such a messy crafter. This glue has done it all. I'm going to use a little scratch piece of paper just to kind of reinforce this back right here. I need a bigger piece. Tangent number what? 8? 10? Sorry, that's my watch. I was working on organizing one of my drawers that's next to me, and I wanted a different place for my Distress Oxides, and I have those Recollections cubbies that have the separations, like 16 cubbies, 16 holes that separate like that into squares, and I saw that the Distress Oxides fit in there perfectly, but I'm like, this is gonna be a pain in the butt to take one out each time, so I made like a little basket paper thing so I can pull them out. And then what I intend on doing is putting a swatch and the name or something on each of the sides, or on 2 of the sides that are visible to me, at least on this side, so that I can see the name of it. And so I have this many, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can fit there in the cubby, and they fit perfectly on there. So I have 2 of these and 5 again. I only have 2 of the Distress Oxides, which I plan to use soon, and they kind of go in the same color family, so maybe I can do some blended cards. I have the antique linen and the fossilized amber, so I thought that's really excited. Thank you, Maggie, and thank you, Caitlin. So anyway, I thought this was pretty cool. I hadn't seen it on anybody's video of a room tour shares, and so I figured I'd pop on, or because I went on a tangent about the yellow paper, that I used it for some tabs, and I used some scratch sheet of paper, and I double glued it together so that it'd be a little bit sturdier. And so yeah, so if anybody wants to share where they keep their distress oxides. I don't have the money to put them in like ink organizer cubbies, so I'm doing what I can. So that's my little share for my ink storage thus far. I only have like 10 of those, so it's not like but there's, how much did I say? 12, 13, 14, 16 cubbies. Can somebody do the math? 16 cubbies. That was my speaker. And 5 each times 16 equals 80. You can store up to 80 in one of those drawers. Those are, I want the mini ones, but the distressed ink oxides, they don't sell them in the mini pads, so I might have to, I might have to make some. Okay, so it's time to move this stuff. I said I was going to mat this. Okay. This is me trying to work quickly. How many of you are quick scrappers and how many of you are slower scrappers? I am by no means a fast scrapper. I am gonna wing this again, and it's not gonna be pretty, I don't think. That came out más o menos. That means so-so. Okay, and let's do one like this. I don't know about layering. What's the trick, guys? I don't think I know about layering. I'm winging it, just like everything else. Cut it a little bit bigger. If you don't like it, you can cut one row less. I'm using the lines on the grid, and even then it's not stellar work. Don't judge me. Please be nice to me. And that one. I was just putting X's on the ones I need to glue. I know that it's probably not rocket science, but I can't think. Like logical thought processes and talk and try and be fast and all that. I don't know. It gets jumbled up. That's the thought process brain. Oh, I don't even think I didn't even, see? I forgot to put ATG glue on this one. ATG tape from, I said I was gonna, see, I went off on a tangent and forgot what I was gonna do. I'm gonna glue these down. I rolled them up initially, but gluing them down because I don't need these lifting under the photo mat, and I still forgot to put ATG tape on this. I've been using ATG tape from, oh man, here I go again. See, this is why I can't mess with glue, y'all, because I leave it everywhere. If there was a way, undo. See, that's on my wish list. Yesterday I saw a video of this lady who stuck down her stickers, and she just went and she squirted that undo everywhere, and I was like, lady. But it was like the perfect demonstration of how to use that undo, because she stuck her stickers down, she did the unglue, and then it just disappeared. Like I saw Janet also do a demo of it, and it's on my wish list. I totally want that stuff. I do. Anyway, I was saying that Kira Ness mentioned it, and I've been using it, and for the money, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, because even with the coupon to buy the ATG tape for 2 rolls, that went by so fast. I would hoard that tape. I would not want to use it. And this, to my heart's content, and I don't have to worry about it. So I'll be back. Okay, so I put dimensional foam on this one. Oh, I still haven't attached anything. That's smart. That's just typical me. Okay, so I put only foam piece on some of it because of the dimension of the layers of the photograph and the mat and the mats. I don't know what kind of accent comes out sometimes, but that sounded really funny. Maybe very, what did that sound like to you? How about that, instead of me trying to decipher what type of language that sounded like? I don't want to encroach too much on the photograph, because this is really close to his face. Maybe, I don't even know if I can pull this up again. I thought I had it more this way, and if I did use this sticker, it was only going to come in a little bit. It's because I kind of want to cover these. It's not a trap space. Well, that's what you would consider. It's not a big one, but it is trap space nonetheless. And I kind of want to either put it there or up here, but I don't know if it's encroaching too much on my photograph. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I don't want it to feel like it's falling. I was gonna slant it in a little bit because this one is that way, but I don't want it to feel like it's kind of slipping off the circle. So I'm going to bring it up as much as I can. I'm probably not even gonna worry about this pink or even, honestly, even the blue. I'm just gonna bring it in like this just a bit. I kind of want it on there quite a bit. And I put some glue on that, and that's been slipping and sliding all over the place here. Maybe I'll just leave that alone. Nobody will probably notice the glue spots except for me. And I can always add a little sequin there. What else? Yeah, I decided not to add maybe one of these hot pink ones. No, a light pink one. A peach one. Yeah, to go with her little ears. So I'll just put that on the little glue spot that ended up sliding out from underneath the sticker there. See here, let's glue this side because I do like where that's at. I don't know if to glue those lips all the way down here or if to either bring them up here or down here where I accidentally put them. Let's see how it looks on there. I say I'll probably bring them down here. I like them kind of tilted that way. I might actually even take off their dimensional foam twice. This is my go-to. I stick everything on my hand and there it lands. So, and since it's on the bottom of the page also, I don't want it to take up too much space on the page protector. I don't want it to be pushing it up. So I might add the blue in the middle and then bring the pink. These two seem similar in color, so I kind of just want to add some variety. And that's why I switched those hearts up. Maybe I'm the only one that overthought that, but I felt like that needed to happen. So I'm gonna add some glue here. Wish me luck. Maybe that was too much, but that's done. And then glue this one down as well. So I'm just gonna touch it. I'm just gonna kiss that doily part with that. And then I know I wanted that corner or in like this, kind of almost tucking the dog underneath. Maybe I might put this foam there, since it's just hanging out on my hand, and then that'll give it some dimension as well. I'm gonna glue down this doily die cut thing. Okay, that'll hold it down. And then this has dimension and this also has dimension, and then there's dimension here. All right, so now to add these embellishments. I think these might end up coming down here. Let's put down the letters. And these letters are mainly, let's see here, some are Frankensteined already because I took it out of this Love Elsie letter sticker set, and I'm trying to make use of it as much as I can. So I was out of M's because that's the M here. So I used a W and turned it around. I cut out a K and made a Y, and then I had no more E's, so I used a 3 instead. And I need one of these. I think I might use nope, that's a red. No, so I'm gonna use this one then for the apostrophe, and it's gonna say my cute little pup. So I'm going to add these here, and what I may end up doing, I'm not too sure yet, I might end up having to outline them, and I'm gonna have to glue them down. Oh, the C I also cut. I can't remember what it's from. I think it was from here. I know I also doctored this because, did I have any more C's? Nope, I didn't have any more C's. I don't even have a red C there. I know I doctored that one too. I don't even know where it's from, so that's pretty good, I guess. Oh, I think it might have been from this. Nope. I don't know where it came from, you guys, but I sure did cut it.
So I ended up not knowing where it ended up filming. I did this layout back in February, and I haven't been doing voiceovers or videos, and pretty soon there'll be a video explaining as to why, but I was not in the mood, but these videos hanging around kind of bothered me a bit that I didn't put them out when they were supposed to, and so I was trying to finish voiceovers for videos that I haven't done, and this was one of them. So I unfortunately don't have this layout in front of me anymore. I know that I did do the bottom corner and I didn't film it or putting on the rest of the embellishments, but I did add several of the sequins. I added an extra or an acrylic camera piece right above the puppy on the right hand side, and I did do the embellishments and move the heart stickers around so that there was also an incorporating of the washi strips so that I can bring the washi strips down to that corner element as well. And in addition to that, I also added the year 2019 on the bottom so that I could bring that type of lettering down to the corner of the layout, and it'd be in more than one place. And I ended up really liking the results to the layout. I did manage to do several of the layering, and I did end up liking how I put my cute little pup. However, I managed to take a picture of it, I thought complete, but for some reason I didn't end up putting that apostrophe before the LIL because I think I checked to see where the apostrophe would go grammatically, and I think it was wrong, and I didn't end up putting it anywhere because it didn't fit after the fact. So I didn't end up doing that. But other than that, everything else stayed the same, and that's pretty much all the rest of my video. I'm so sorry that I do not have the end of this process, but like I said, I thought I had it filmed it all. I had this video sitting in my photo library, and I thought I'd get it out. I do hope that you enjoy it. I know that I do have a video sharing all of my February layouts, which I'll push out as soon as I can, and an explanation as to why I've been absent on my channel will be coming out soon. I think it's going to be on the collective video, or if not, on my mini kit Monday kit reveal for May. But either way, one of those two will say why I've been absent. And I just want to thank all of you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out the other Mini Kit Monday ladies. They have been consistently putting out videos, and they are just the best group of people. And a few other individuals too that I've done collabs with have really helped me through this difficult time. And I don't mean to be cryptic. I will put out a video stating what had happened, and it's just been really difficult, and I really appreciate all the people that I've reached out to and thank them in person. So anyway, long story short, this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.